As you enter the main order entry screen, your cursor will start in the date box showing today's date. The next field allows you to change the default product selection. Press Tab again and you will move to the quantity field where you may enter a quantity of up to 99 openings. The location field will help you identify each line item. If you have more than one opening in the same location, simply leave a space, enter the number sign, and the number 1. This will automatically make the next line opening number 2 with the same location. The width and height fields allow for either fraction or decimal entries. For fractions, leave a space after your dimension and add the 2 numbers of your fraction. Shutterproof will add the slash mark. You may enter decimals if you prefer. Choose your liver size either by using your up and down arrow keys, entering a 2, 3, or 4 on your keypad, or just by using your mouse. Now, based on the width that was entered, the default number of panels and fold pattern are displayed, along with the default mount and frame type. You can change the panel defaults as long as your entry does not violate the manufacturer's product parameters. However, some manufacturers will allow you to override their limitations as long as you agree to void their warranty on this line item. The mount or install type is what defines your measurements. For instance, inside means you have entered the exact window size. Net frames means that you have entered the exact point-to-point outside dimension of the frame. Check with your manufacturer to be sure that you understand how their mount types work. The frame type field lets you choose the most common configurations for the mount type that you've chosen. This is not usually an exhaustive list of the possibilities, and you will be able to make changes on the next screen, which is the layout page. More on that in the layout video. However, if you do make changes on the layout page, those changes will not be reflected here. What you choose here will remain. The Post checkbox is to be used to add a T-post or bypass track panel overlaps. You'll find a video explaining that in the T-post design screen that appears when you check this box. The DR stands for divider rail, which is used to add or subtract a divider rail from this opening. OC stands for on center. It's the on center dimension from the center of the divider rail to the bottom of the opening. The total square feet and the default price appear here. When your cursor is in the price field, use the Enter key to create a new line. The Tab key will loop you back through the entire line. Notice that the location now defaults to den number 2. When you leave the den, you simply change this to the next room. When your entry is complete, you can either click on the Save button or you can enter a quantity of 0 at the beginning of the new line. Notice that having done that, the buttons on the bottom become available and the data you entered above is now locked. Use the Edit button to unlock data and make changes. Use the Add button to enter new line items. The Preview button gives you a graphic of the shutters in your order. The Customer button takes you back to the previous screen where you first entered your customer information. The $ takes you to the order summary page where you can price the job and print contracts. As usual, the next step in order entry is a blue button, and in this case, the button that will take you to the layout where you can enter the final layout information.